الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome to tonight's edition of Halqatul Qur'an. Your host Muntahaa Kenya, and indeed a pleasure being in your company tonight. And of course, this program is brought to you by Africa Muslims Agency and streaming over the various platforms of Salam Media. And indeed, later on in the program, we will listen to some beautiful recitations of the glorious Qur'an. Before we go to that side, inshallah, let us listen to a short snippet of the recitation of the Qur'an.
ولو ترى إذ الظالمون في غمرات الموت والملائكة باسطوا أيديهم أخرجوا أنفسكم اليوم تجزون عذاب الهون بما كنتم تقولون على الله غير الحق وكنتم عن آياته تستكبرون.
Alhamdulillah, we're back with the program, and indeed that was just a short snippet of a recitation of the glorious Quran, very soothing, mashallah. But within the next few seconds, inshallah, we'll be crossing over to Cape Town, and we will be having some live recitation of the glorious Quran. Stay tuned for that. We'll go for a short break, and we'll be back shortly, inshallah.
Valley's Motor Spares. We supply motor spares and accessories for all makes and models of motor cars, LDVs, bakkies, trucks, and earth-moving equipment. We deliver on time, every time. Please contact us via WhatsApp on 014-592-0925 or call 014-592-0925 or visit 28 Zenderling Street, Rustenburg. Remember the name. Valley's Motor Spares.
Kids these days are smart, and when you're competing for their attention against their smartphones, you need to make smart choices, like using Sunfoil triple refined pure sunflower oil in every meal you make. It's naturally cholesterol-free and approved by the Heart and Stroke Foundation as part of a balanced eating plan. So whether you're cooking, frying, or baking, you get the great tasting results that'll get their attention faster than the latest app. And if that doesn't work, change the Wi-Fi password. Sunfoil. Now we're cooking.
When the perfect blend of stylish decor, exquisite halal cuisine, and warm hospitality come together, it could only mean Al Bayt Lodge, your true home away from home. Al Bayt is the ideal heaven for families, business people, and tourists with its 4-star family rooms and other luxurious facilities, conveniently situated close to Port Elizabeth Airport, the beach, and other amenities. Your stay will be truly unforgettable, as you'll be taking home lasting memories of the warm hospitality, the serenity and tranquility that Al Bayt has to offer. For reservations, call 041-583-6415 or visit www.albaytlodge.co.za.
As heavy snow and bitter winds descend on Gaza, Afghanistan, and Lebanon, hundreds of displaced and refugee families struggle to survive the winter. Without adequate shelter or clothing, the harsh weather threatens lives. Donate towards AMA's Winter Rescue Campaign to provide the food, fuel, and shelter needed by families in Gaza, Lebanon, and Afghanistan to survive the elements and provide warmth to those in need.
Yasin Badat Financial Advisory. Are your financial goals feeling out of reach? Yasin Badat Financial Advisory is here to turn your aspirations into achievements. Our dedicated team armed with a history of success, is ready to guide you through the complex nature of financial and investment planning. Whether you're a seasoned investor or new to the game, our personalized solutions cater to your unique goals and risk appetite. Trust in our commitment to transparency, integrity, and excellence. Ready to unlock a world of financial freedom? Partner with us today. Call Yasin Badat Financial Advisory at +27333462071 or visit www.yasinbadat.com. Yasin Badat Financial Advisory, guiding you to financial success.
Listen to something fresh. Listen to Salam Media.
Welcome back to the program Halqatul Qur'an, and as I mentioned earlier, we will be crossing over to Cape Town, and with us in Cape Town, mashallah, one of the shuyukh and teachers of Qur'an in Cape Town, mashallah, based at Manarul Huda Masjid, and that is in Manenberg, and inshallah he will be with us to recite some verse of the Qur'an, and that is none other than Sheikh Muhammad Hasheem Gamieldien, and we welcome him to the program, inshallah.
الله وبركاته شيخ منتهى.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته شيخ، ما شاء الله، كيف حالكم؟
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته Sheikh, and to all the listeners and viewers.
Alhamdulillah, nice to have Sheikh on the program, and inshallah we listen to the beautiful recitation of the Quran, and inshallah فليتفضل مشكورا. بسم الله.
شكرا. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا أم حسبت أن أصحاب الكهف والرقيم كانوا من آياتنا عجبا إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا وضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا نحن نقص عليك نبأهم بالحق إنهم فتية آمنوا بربهم وزدناهم هدى وربطنا على قلوبهم إذ قاموا فقالوا ربنا رب السماوات والأرض ربنا رب السماوات والأرض لن ندعو من دونه إلها لقد قلنا إذا شططا هؤلاء قوم اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا وإذ اعتزلتموهم وما يعبدون إلا الله فأووا إلى الكهف ينشر لكم ربكم من رحمته ويهيئ لكم من أمركم مرفقا وترى الشمس إذا طلعت تزاور عن كهفهم ذات اليمين وإذا غربت تقرضهم ذات الشمال وهم في فجوة منه ذلك من آيات الله من يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا وتحسبهم أيقاظا وهم رقود ونقلبهم ذات اليمين وذات الشمال وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد لو اطلعت عليهم لوليت منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا وكذلك بعثناهم ليتساءلون بينهم قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فابعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا صدق الله مولانا العلي العظيم.
Sadaqallah Azim, mashallah, for the beautiful recitation of the Qur'an by Sheikh Hasheem Gamieldien. Mashallah, Sheikh, that was very beautiful, and it reminded me from the days when, mashallah, younger days, when Sheikh used to recite and imitate the various Imams of the Haram, just, by snap of a finger, the difference Imam. Allah bless you, Sheikh. And Allah increase you in terms of the recitation of the Quran and love and attachment to the Quran. Ameen ya Rabbil Alameen. So alhamdulillah, Sheikh is also involved with teaching for a number of years. And Sheikh is running a school as well. If you can just inform the viewers regarding this particular school.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wabi nasta'in. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وبعد. Once again, Assalamu alaikum to Sheikh, my beloved friend, and again to all the viewers and listeners. It's a great privilege for me, alhamdulillah, for Sheikh who have invited me on such short notice to this program. I feel really honored, and subhanallah, may Allah honor and grace us all for the barakat of the Holy Quran. It is due to this reason, Sheikh, and to all viewers, Allah has guided my heart to open a school in one of the most unprivileged areas in South Africa, which all know it is known as the community of Menenberg. Alhamdulillah, we found ourselves in situations where we don't want to be, and sometimes we do not want to be, but Allah put us there and we can see the fruits and benefits afterwards only. I have been at this institution which is called the Jam'iyyatu Mahabbatil Qur'an. We are based in the masjid, or call it our center, Manar Huda Masjid. And if I may say that, Alhamdulillah, as we all know what happened in those areas, but at the same time, we do not also always see the reality of the matters of those people in underprivileged areas. And subhanallah, the people of Menenberg, if you really learn to know them and you start mixing with them, and what better way than mixing with people than teaching the Holy Quran? It is of a youth that is very uplifted when it comes to outside life, in the sense of they know what life is about. And I'm not making the comparison of what is happening to our beloved brothers and sisters in Gaza or in Palestine, but these people also, they live in every day where we can say is 3 to 4, sometimes 5 deaths in a minute in the area. Crime is very riveting, but Alhamdulillah, for the barakah of the Quran, we try at least to keep those youth off from the road, that they can become people of Quran, which Allah will grace one day. As Sayyidina Aisha radiallahu anha make mention of hadith, Inna li kulli ummatin sharaf, wa sharafatil ummatin Quran. For every nation, Allah has sent the honor. And the honor for my nation, the Prophet ﷺ said, is the Quran. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first of all, to make my heart and those who are under my wing, our hearts sincere for the sake of Allah, so that we can learn and study the book, inculcate it in our lives, that the Quran may be the reflection not only for us as families, but for the community as whole as well. So that is Sheikh Muntahaa, how we have started the madrasa. It was in the year 2018. 2018, Alhamdulillah, it was in the month of November. And as we all know, students, some make it, some doesn't make it. And our du'as is always that Allah make each and every household a hafid at least and a alim. As this is what parents are yearning outside. And not only the parents, but also the one who is giving the rule to listen to the students. We want our students to be better than us as well. And subhanallah, we can say with proud, we can say with real honor, and we can say that alhamdulillah, there was at least one student who have completed the memorization of the Quran. And obviously, we do teach our basic imamat as well. And the student, alhamdulillah, she has reached far in her studies. However, certain time in the life comes, we need to look forward and do other things as well. But this student, if I may mention a name as well, because I feel this is something which we should give recognition for, because in a place like Manila, which is a very good area, um, we need to say that, really Mabruk for Tawfiqa Laqay is also the daughter of Sheikh Abdullah Laqay, the Imam of the Masjid. And Alhamdulillah, we take honor in pride of not only myself in the madrasa, but the whole community, and so should the whole of, I would say, the whole of the dunya should take honor in it. Because coming from such a place, like I mentioned, with his lots of trials and tribulation, she was a very good student and completed the full memorization of the Quran from cover to cover. We also do the imamah, and she has done more than 40 ahadith, alhamdulillah, and quite a few subjects of imamat behind her as well. And we also not only to increase her in a sustenance of her ruh, her soul, inshallah, and enrich her, because living in today's time, as Sheikh knows, living in very challenging times. And we ask Allah to make it easy for all our youth and for those institutions who's trying their best to make community happy of Quran. And
Yes, Sheikh. So Sheikh was talking about that. Apart from teaching the memorization of the Quran, and mashallah for the young lady who has completed the memorization, and also went on to do further studies. In terms of the other studies, the imamat studies, and so on, what does that entail? And when does a student actually become part of that section of the school?
shukran, Sheikh. Sheikh, it all starts, inshallah, we mostly prefer students that comes that knows nothing, because then we know how to teach them and how will be the system for them to move forward.
Yes.
As Sheikh know that not all the students is on the same path, and some is a bit more faster in thinking, and some is a bit more relaxing. We need to look at the background they come from. So each and every student have their own system when they are in front of me. So we usually start with a book, like we would study in the olden days. We would write, not old, subhanallah, but in our days yesterday, it was like the book in the eraser and the pencil. We start writing ABC on the book, and that is how we start to memorize. Which I think was a very good system, and still I'm implementing the system myself in the madrasa. So after they've completed the alphabet, the alif, ba, ta, huruf, the Bukhari is the other step. So it will be the Arabic alphabet, will be the Bukhari. And as the surah is teaching us, we take that part of that terms of the lesson and we bring it into a tajweed section. So whenever they have completed the lesson, they do the Dora, the best lessons, which they will do from the beginning of page 1 to it into the next day, and it will continue until they complete the surah. And like I previously mentioned, Sheikh, that it will be like a system in the tajweed as well. The tajweed will be the same implementation of the surah lesson. They will be memorized. They will be memorized. They will be memorizing all tajweed rulings as the surah is taken into surah. So once a student can read the surah and they know and understand the tajweed, we continue with the Quran. So in the Quran, we don't give them the full Quran to read out, because already they have been prepared to read the Quran. So we prepare for them maybe certain surah, like the Surah Yusuf, Surah Qaf, Safa, which you know, which is all challenging surah. So in that span of period of 2 or 3 months, they should be able to read the surahs properly with fluency from the Holy Quran. And in the same time, while they are doing that, they are still doing the tajweed every day from beginning to end. So once the student starts to memorize now, he's being introduced to fiqh studies. So we start from scratch on what we do fiqh studies. We build ourselves up until maybe the five pillars of the deen. And then everything, Sheikh has also to be noted, everything is through memory. And we try and we do our best, alhamdulillah, for them to memorize and to know the different the different sayings of the different imams. And alhamdulillah, thus far we can say with surety and with gratefulness towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that they have tried these students, and they are actually students who memorize it and they enjoy this studies while being there. So they also get a hadith, and they also do get history, but all those subjects there is not all at once. Our main focus is Quran, the memorization, take on Quran, the memorization of the Quran. So it depends how they produce in the Quran, and also if produce maybe on a good path, then the other studies will increase in the imam. And our intention is when the students do finish, and they should at least stay behind for extra year. And that extra year will be like just to make a takrara, to make a revision over the Holy Quran in the Hifdan, and 1 to 2 year course in Arabic, inshallah.
Subhanallah, that sound quite comprehensive and very detailed in terms of the program, mashallah. A lot of aspects of deen that are being studied, apart from the memorization of the Quran, Hadith, and fiqh, and so onwards. And a very holistic program, mashallah. And I want to ask you also, in terms of the students, from what ages are they welcome to come and join this class? Keeping in mind this class is taking place in Manenberg. Manenberg is obviously in Cape Town at the Manarul Huda Masjid. It's inside the masjid, and there are learners there from different parts of Cape Town that are busy studying there. From what ages does Sheikh accept, the school accept learners?
Yes, Sheikh. The learner Sheikh, we have named the madrasa after a specific name, after making a consultation of a few of my asatidah. And I suggested them a name because, as we all know, Qiyamah, we will be called up upon all the names our fathers have told us, and also it is a dua. So the same applies when we use the logic when it comes to our madrasa. We want our children to have that backbone of the name of the madrasa behind it. So the madrasa's name is Jam'iyyatu Mahabbatil Qur'an, meaning it is the organization for the love of the Quran. So that is the reason why we name it, that we want the child from a tender age to start already with the Quran and Surah, so that love, that name of the madrasa can be installed in them, not only the school's name, but it should be part of their name, part of their lives. They can be uh, the barriers or the carriers of the Quran and love it tremendously. So we start from a tender age, as soon as a child is um, at the age of who can help himself, like maybe using the facilities of the laboratory and so on, then he can come. So that will be from the age of 6 years old, 7 years old.
Okay, mashallah, from 6, 7 years old, mashallah. Sheikh, in terms of course, like we mentioned, that the school is in an impoverished area. People are facing various forms of difficulties in this area. And of course, the school is struggling to sustain itself as well. If anyone would like to support the school, this is maybe in the form of a student sponsorship, in terms of maybe supporting the teachers or giving some lillah funds or zakah funds or sadaqah, whatever it is. How can one come in contact with the school, and how can one actually support the school?
Yes, Sheikh, shukran, Sheikh. They can put it in the account, Sheikh. It is Standard Bank, to account number 243-123345. And they can put it in the madrasa's name. It is Jam'iyyatu Mahabbatil Quran. And if anybody is interested just for any information, then you contact myself. And the number is 060 608 9580.
Okay, Sheikh, can you just repeat the number again? 060
060 608 9580.
and 580. Okay, yes. So if there's anybody that would like to sponsor or to support the school, very worthy cause. It is in the Manenberg area of Cape Town on the Cape Flats. It is in a situation where learners are struggling, and also a community that's impoverished, and indeed a very good deed. If our intentions are sincere to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will achieve the reward thereof for every child who's busy memorizing, who's attached to the Quran, learning the Quran, learning and reciting every single letter of the Quran, there is indeed rewards therein. So yes, if you would like to reach out to the school, Sheikh Hasheem Gamieldien is the principal there, and he has just mentioned the number. But if you maybe did not catch the number, once this program is completed, obviously you can just replay that section and be able to listen to the number again, inshallah. Sheikh, any last words from you?
Yes, Sheikh. First of all, once again to Sheikh, and to all those responsible having me on air, may Allah grant yourself, Sheikh, and the family, Nasr Khairat Barakat, protect your family, and all those other families, and grant victory and success to all our Palestinian and people in Gaza. And also, I would like to take this opportunity, Sheikh, for those people who does give something, even although it is a small staple they give towards the madrasa. I would like to take this platform to say shukran to all of them. And may Allah grace them, may Allah protect them, may Allah grant that every thing they need should be a path towards the success for this dunya and in the akhirah. Protect them against calamities and place nur in the heart of those who sponsor, increase their rizq, and more so to grant their parents a high place in Jannatul Firdaus with the barakah of the Sadaqatul Jari.
Ameen Ya Rabbi. Allah accept the du'as. Ameen. Sheikh Muhammad Hasheem Gamieldien, Jazakumullah khairan, shukran for joining us on the program. Once again, we make dua for the success of the school, for Sheikh Self in terms of health and barakah and goodness, and Allah increase all in all those aspects and areas, and make it such that the school will become a leading light in the community and be able to encourage or be the cause of many children becoming successful in their life, obviously in this life and in the next. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. Sheikh, once again, shukran, and it was so nice having Sheikh on the program. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. That was Sheikh Hasheem Gamieldien coming to us from Cape Town, and indeed principal of one of the schools in Menenberg, and reaching out, alhamdulillah, to us to support this particular school, this initiative where children young are busy memorizing the glorious Quran. Inshallah, Allah make it easy, and Allah grant the school to go from student to student. Ameen Ya Rabbal Alameen. We go for a break, inshallah. Thereafter, we'll continue with our program.
Searching for elite local and international investment and advisory services from an award-winning firm? Look no further than the Belmont Mayer Group, your gateway to unparalleled investment and wealth management. At Belmont Mayer, we believe in the art of wealth creation, a meticulous process fueled by our unwavering commitment to excellence. With a focus on providing elite alternative investments and quality advice, we also pride ourselves on maximizing value for our esteemed investors, as seen through our consistent outperformance. Your financial success is our top priority. Join us at Belmont Mayer and experience the difference firsthand. Ready to embark on a journey of greatness? Contact us today. Reach out to the Belmont Mayer Group on 078 786 1698. Call or WhatsApp or email us at info@belmontmayer.com. Elevate your financial future with Belmont Mayer, where every detail matters.
I only know what it means to be on the opposite side of the civilians, to be under those civilians who have been bombed by the Shah. For many years, I can't remember a single week really that has gone by where we haven't heard news of someone dying, where we haven't heard news of someone injured. And alhamdulillah, to be honest, for a lot of people, this is just finally a sigh of relief, knowing that inshallah going forward, there's that heavy thought of our backs tomorrow, wondering if we go out, whether we're going to come back. Literally every time I've left my home, if I know I'm going, especially to the city, because the Idlib city gets bombed the worst, I'm in the countryside, so if I know I'm going to the city, I would message someone before I leave, telling them, look, if I'm not back tonight, please, this is where I plan to go, that is where I plan to go, because we know anything could happen, especially in the city. So this is what people have been living with in those areas which he doesn't have control over when they don't agree with him. So we can't imagine what people have been going through in those areas where he has actually had access to.
Masia Saluji, she's a South African who has been living in Syria.
Salam Media, a global voice for humanity.
Discover the Africa of your dreams and surround yourself with her spectacular beauty. Relax beneath her serene sunsets and explore wildlife at its natural best. It's where the pride of Africa comes together. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve. Get to know the Big Five or cruise on an elephant safari game drive. Interact with lion and tiger cubs and enjoy world-class halal cuisine while we pamper you during your 5-star stay. Indulge in the true African experience. For reservations, call now on 042-203-1400 or visit kwantu.co.za. The Kwantu Private Game Reserve, the place of gathering.
Penny Appeal's Education First campaign helps children to get access to quality education.
I'm 14 years old. When I grow up, I'd like to be a scientist.
We believe every child belongs at school,
And we want education, a better education.
learning and dreaming their way to a better future. With your help, we can provide classrooms, desks, stationery packs, and school shoes. Help make these dreams a reality. Visit www.pennyappeal.org.za or call 031 1100 573. Penny Appeal. Small change, big difference.
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness, and every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. Come to us. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031 208 9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
Conveniently located along the banks of the Crocodile River bordering the Kruger National Park, as a guest at Buckler's Africa Lodge, one can enjoy an amazing sunrise or sunset on our spacious deck area while you catch a glimpse of some wildlife sightings along the Crocodile River. The sounds of the African savannah will greet you whilst you enjoy your morning coffee. Buckler's Africa Lodge by Tingana Collection. Buckler's Africa Lodge is ideally situated only 6 kilometers from the Crocodile Bridge Gate in the Kruger National Park. Catering for all travelers with variety, we have 4 types of the finest rooms: superior rooms, deluxe suites, and 2-bedroomed family units. Each room is equipped with the finest amenities to make your stay unforgettable. Guests can choose between the self-catering option or book their accommodation with breakfast and dinner included. Buckler's Africa Lodge is your ideal location for the ultimate Kruger getaway experience. We specialize in exhilarating and educational game drives in Kruger, tailor-made to suit your family. Inquire about our various accommodation offerings and other activities. Visit www.tingana.co.za for more information. Buckler's Africa Lodge by Tingana Collection. Experience the pulse of Africa with us.
Breaking stereotypes, moving boundaries, joining hands. Salam Media. Humanity sets the agenda.
And that brings us to the end of our program for this evening. We listened earlier on to Sheikh Muntahaa Ebrahim Gamieldien from Cape Town and his beautiful recitation of the Qur'an, and telling us about his wonderful school where young learners are engaged in the memorization of the Qur'an and also other aspects of Deen. And alhamdulillah, beautiful initiative, and also reaching out to us for support, for our support in that particular establishment. Inshallah, Allah make it easy for them there in Menenberg, Cape Town. And then also we early on we listening to Cape Town, the recitation of the Qur'an, Surah Kahf was recited and beautiful also by our Honorable Sheikh. It brings us to the end of our program, and inshallah we'll pray out with some recitation of the Qur'an. I want to thank you for tuning into the program Halqatul Qur'an. Until we meet next week, inshallah. From myself, Muntahaa Kenny, all the best, and Allah, may you be in the care of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the safekeeping of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And until we meet next weekend, Thursday, same time, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
ولقد نعلم أنك يضيق صدرك بما يقولون فسبح بحمد ربك وكن من الساجدين واعبد ربك ولقد نعلم أنك يضيق صدرك بما يقولون فسبح بحمد ربك وكن من الساجدين واعبد ربك حتى يأتيك اليقين
ولقد نعلم أنك يضيق صدرك بما يقولون
الله
ولقد نعلم أنك يضيق صدرك بما يقولون فسبح بحمد ربك وكن من الساجدين فسبح بحمد ربك وكن من الساجدين واعبد ربك حتى يأتيك اليقين
الله
ولقد نعلم أنك يضيق صدرك بما يقولون فسبح بحمد ربك فسبح بحمد ربك وكن من الساجدين واعبد ربك حتى